Imagine a hiker, lost in the icy wilderness. Night falls and the temperature plummets. The once lush forest now appears as a frozen wasteland. Our hiker, clad in a thin jacket, shivers as the icy winds cut through his clothing. His teeth chatter uncontrollably, his fingers are numb, and his body is shaking violently. He realizes he is in a dire situation. The freezing cold is not just an uncomfortable sensation, but a grave threat to his survival. The warmth of his body is rapidly being sapped away by the bone-chilling environment. Despite his best efforts, he finds it increasingly difficult to stay alert and keep moving. His body is slowing down, his thoughts are becoming sluggish, and an overwhelming desire to sleep washes over him. This hiker is battling a silent, deadly enemy, hypothermia. Hypothermia is a medical emergency that occurs when your body loses heat faster than it can produce heat. This chilling condition manifests when your body temperature dips below 95 degrees Fahrenheit or 35 degrees Celsius, disrupting the normal functioning of your heart, nervous system, and other vital organs. Hypothermia can sneak up on you in very cold temperatures. But did you know it can also occur at cool temperatures above 40 degrees Fahrenheit if a person becomes chilled from rain, sweat, or submersion in cold water? Risk factors for hypothermia include old age, very young age, mental illness, alcohol and drug use, certain medical conditions, and being outdoors without enough protective clothing in cold weather. Now, let's delve a little into the pathophysiology of hypothermia. When your body is exposed to cold conditions, it begins to lose heat, leading to a drop in body temperature. Your body fights back by constricting blood vessels and making you shiver, both of which help to generate heat. However, if these efforts are not enough and your body temperature continues to fall, that's when hypothermia sets in. Understanding the signs of hypothermia can mean the difference between life and death. Recognizing the signs of hypothermia is crucial. Here are the 10 signs to watch out for. First, uncontrollable shivering, a body's desperate attempt to generate heat. Second, numbness, a scary sign that your body is starting to shut down. Third, loss of coordination, which can make even simple tasks seem challenging. Fourth, drowsiness or low energy, your body conserving its energy for vital functions. Fifth, confusion or memory loss, as hypothermia affects your brain. The sixth sign to look out for is slurred or mumbled speech, another symptom of your brain being affected. Seventh, a slow, weak pulse, a sign that your heart is struggling. Eighth, shallow breathing, indicating that your body is not getting enough oxygen. Ninth, a change in behavior or attitude, which could be anything from seeming out of sorts to acting irrationally. Finally, the 10th sign of hypothermia is bright red, cold skin in infants, and severe tiredness. These signs may not appear all at once, and some may not appear at all. Let's delve deeper into these signs. The first sign we discussed was shivering. When your body temperature drops, it's your body's automatic defense mechanism to generate heat through muscle movement. If you're cold but not shivering, it could be a sign that hypothermia is progressing to a more serious stage. Next up was slurred speech or mumbling. Hypothermia affects the entire body, including the nervous system. As it progresses, you may find it difficult to think clearly or speak properly. This can also lead to confusion, another sign of hypothermia. Then we talked about slow, shallow breathing. This happens because your body is trying to conserve energy and keep warm. As the body cools, all bodily functions slow down, including your breathing. The fourth sign we discussed was a weak pulse. Similar to breathing, the body also slows down the heart rate to conserve energy, which can result in a weaker pulse. Feeling drowsy or lethargic, that's another sign of hypothermia. Your body uses a lot of energy to stay warm, and as it cools, you might start to feel tired or even fall into a stupor. Next, we discussed clumsiness or lack of coordination. This happens because hypothermia affects the brain's ability to control body movements. The seventh sign was memory loss. As hypothermia affects the brain, it can also lead to memory loss and other cognitive problems. Then we talked about bright red cold skin in infants. Just like adults, babies shiver when they're cold. But if their skin becomes bright red and cold to the touch, it's a sign of hypothermia. Exhaustion is another sign of hypothermia. As your body struggles to generate heat, you might start to feel extremely tired. Finally, we discussed the paradoxical undressing and terminal burrowing behavior. As hypothermia progresses, a person might start to undress due to confusion and a burning sensation. Terminal burrowing is a phenomenon where the individual seeks a confined space mimicking a burrow. Knowing these signs can help you act swiftly and potentially save a life. If you suspect hypothermia, it's important to act quickly. Hypothermia is a serious condition where the body loses heat faster than it can produce, causing a dangerously low body temperature. Its treatment involves immediate warming measures and seeking medical attention. If you're in a situation where someone might be suffering from hypothermia, the first thing to do is to get the person to a warmer place if possible. Remove any wet clothing and replace it with warm, dry coats or blankets. Cover the person's body completely, and don't forget about the extremities. Hands, feet, and the head are often exposed and can lose heat quickly. While you're doing this, someone should call for medical help. Hypothermia is a serious condition that needs professional medical attention. If the person is conscious, try to give them warm fluids to drink. Avoid alcohol and caffeine, which can worsen the condition. In severe cases, hospital treatment may be required. This could involve warm intravenous fluids, heated oxygen, or even a warm bath. But remember, these are measures for healthcare professionals to take. Your role is to provide initial care and get medical help. Hypothermia is a serious condition, but with knowledge and quick action, it can be managed. Today, we've taken a deep dive into the chilling world of hypothermia. We've navigated through the icy waters of its definition, understanding it as a medical emergency that occurs when your body loses heat faster than it can produce heat. We've journeyed through the 10 signs of hypothermia, from shivering and exhaustion to confusion and a weak pulse. And we've explored the ways to treat it, emphasizing the importance of seeking immediate medical attention, warming the body, and staying dry. We've also highlighted the valuable resources available at the National Library of Medicine and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. As we wrap up, let's remember that hypothermia isn't just a condition that affects those in icy climates. It can occur anywhere, anytime, to anyone. So it's crucial to stay informed and be prepared. Remember, knowledge is power. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember to subscribe for more health-related content.